Welcome to my new video on Bow River. Bow River in southern Alberta, Canada, the main headstream of the South Saskatchewan River. The Bow River originates in the Canadian Rockies with its headwaters at Bow Lake in Banff National Park. It flows 587 km south through the town of Banff and east through the Canmore and the foothills through the city of Calgary and on through the prairies to join the Oldman River. The Bow River Pathway is a pathway system developed along the banks of the Bow River in the city of Calgary. The pathway is used for cycling, hiking, jogging, as well as rollerblading and skateboarding. It contains a network of pedestrian and bicycle paths connecting parks on both sides of the river. Construction of the Bow River pathways started in 1975 to mark the city's centenary. The project was funded by the City of Calgary, the Province of Alberta, and the Devonian Group of Charitable Foundations. An approximately 450-meter long, the Bow River LRT bridge will be one of the Calgary's longest bridges crossing the river valley. The river was so named because the Cree Indians made bows from Douglas firs that grew along its banks. Several dams have been built on the Bow and its tributaries. They are used for hydroelectric power, irrigation, and flood control, as well as for providing Calgary with its water supply. The Bow River begins at Bow Lake. It is fed by the Bow Glacier in Banff National Park and flows southeast past Lake Louise and Banff, where it is joined by the Spray River before continuing east. The Bow ends at the confluence with the Oldman River, and these two rivers combine to create the South Saskatchewan River, which ultimately flows into Hudson Bay. The natural flow of the river is altered by 4 hydroelectric dams upstream of Calgary, 2 of which have storage reservoirs. Dams control the flow of water from reservoirs so that there is always enough water to produce hydroelectricity. Seasonal demand for electricity and irrigation result in higher than natural flow during winter months and lower than natural flow during spring. When the Bow River floods, it can have devastating effects on the populous communities that around it. In June 2013, southern Alberta experienced such a flood of one of the costliest natural disasters in Canadian history. Several communities were affected. Over 1 lakh people were evacuated and 5 people died. Widespread infrastructure damage, including houses, roads, buildings, and bridges, were estimated at $6 billion. The flood extending from Canmore to Calgary was caused by a combination of higher than normal snowpack in the Rocky Mountains, a wet spring causing high soil moisture, and torrential rain beginning June 19. The Bow River provides habitat for wildlife and many opportunities for recreation such as fishing and boating. Both fly fishermen and spinner fishermen share the river in all 4 seasons of the year. Outdoor adventurers use primarily 3 types of boats to enjoy the river: the inflatable boat, the John boat, and the canoe. On a warm sunny day, sitting on a raft floating down the river is a wonderful way to pass the time. In one afternoon, you will see wonderful views of the city, amazing homes, wildlife, and nature. Rafting in Calgary is an activity that you can enjoy with your family. Make it an annual tradition.